There are local elections coming up in May, but really importantly, also the election for the Police and Crime Commission. And I'm very pleased that today Matt Barber, who's the Conservative candidate, has come to Aylesbury to talk about his plans to really crack down on crime in this area as well as across the Thames Valley. So what are the main points of your plan, Matt?
Absolutely, we need to make sure that we do get tough on crime to make sure that we have safer communities. And the number one priority for me in Aylesbury is making sure that we have strong local policing. That's making sure that as many of the local officers as possible who are being recruited now as part of the government's drive to increase the number of police on our streets are going to the front line, making sure that we recruit more PCSOs who are absolutely essential to delivering neighbourhood policing, and really focusing on the crimes that matter most to the public. So dealing with some of those issues that might otherwise get neglected, such as vehicle crime, antisocial behaviour, dealing with drugs on our streets. Dealing with those challenges really matters to the public.
Now, you've just highlighted two of the things that I get a lot of emails about: antisocial behaviour and drugs. What some people might say is low-scale drug offending, but actually it still really has an impact on the community.
Absolutely. Another one of the things I'm really keen that we get right is how we tackle serious organised crime, recognising that that's not just a thing that happens over there in the big cities. Serious organised crime is an issue that can affect people in Aylesbury, and we see that in the drugs that are on our streets, and we need to make sure the whole system of policing is joined up, from the local neighbourhood team who know their community, who can take action on the ground, all the way to the organised crime units who are managing those high-end investigations and using covert tactics to tackle the drug gangs high up. And we need to make sure that whole system is joined up in order to protect all of our communities.
But I think it's also important not to scare people, because we know that actually, comparatively, we live in a pretty law-abiding, pretty safe environment here.
Absolutely, and we need to make sure that people recognise that and feel safe to go about their business. So providing that visible policing is a reassurance to the public that Aylesbury will continue to be a safe place to live.
Matt, thanks very much indeed for spending the time today.